Snow White.
Okay.
Then
Cartoon character.
Shrek.
Spider-Man.
Okay, Spider-Man.
Sports.
Skateboard.
Okay.
Got it. Ish. Are you?
All right, welcome back. Hope you guys get to know at least some friends in this short period of time. Yeah, I can see some group is very, very exciting. Discuss a lot of things. Very good. Some team couldn't answer some of the question. Even me myself couldn't answer. So maybe later we help each other. Okay. All right. So, everybody back? Is everybody back? Not yet, is it? Yeah, some is still in the group. We will automatically close in 1 minute. Hold on. Vijay, am I taking a lot of your time? Is it okay?
It's okay, fine, no problem.
Okay. Okay. Good. Okay. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the main group, to the main stage.
Hi, welcome, sir.
Yes.
So my problem, my
Mm.
laptop have problem. Now I cannot use laptop, but I use my phone.
Okay, can understand. Will you be
Okay.
using? Are you able to use your phone, your laptop for the graphic design training later?
Later I will check because I
Okay.
don't know. That time I'm used
Mm.
and then cannot use. Sorry, sir.
I understand. No worry. If can, restart your computer and get ready for the training later lah. Because Vijay will, guide you step by step. How to do some basic graphic design. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Sir,
Yes.
I have a question.
Yeah.
May I know the end objective of this program later? I mean, what can we as the participants achieve from training with Illustrator and Photoshop? Can we actually design? I mean, I do have some basics, but lepas tu, it's not really that thorough, or the tools. Like, I still confused. What's the difference between the selection tool in AI and the another one arrow yang sebelah tu? The two selection tools tu.
Okay.
You know?
Vijay maybe can answer this.
Right. Okay, Miss Adelina, right?
Thank you.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Okay. The selection tool. Okay, is actually from the Photoshop. All right. Okay. We have like a few selections tool there in the Photoshop. Okay, we have like a quick selection tool, okay, and also like a normal selection tool. All right, so I will explain to you details, okay, when we're going to start on the Photoshop. Okay, I will explain to you in details. Okay, so don't worry. Okay, so I will explain to you on that.
So on this training, we will guide you how to familiarize all the what we call the icon. Yeah, what all the icon can do. And then Vijay will also teach will train everybody to do some basic graphic design. Am I right, Vijay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will they be creating their own logo?
Yeah, they will creating their own logo, but that one when we start on Illustrator. For today, for today we are going to start with Photoshop. Yeah.
So to answer your question, Adina, we will train everybody such that at least by these 6 days, at the end of 6 days, everybody will familiarize these two software at the same time, able to create something, not just crop, not just crop only. You know what I mean? Yeah, not just copy paste. That's all. No, we will train everybody to do some basic design. What do I mean by basic design? At least come up with something on your own. But graphic design is a long lesson. Do you agree?
Yes,
Yeah,
I agree with that. Yeah.
It couldn't be teach everything in 6 days. It's come with experience. Yeah, it's come with experience. But it's a good training to start. Yeah, it's a good training to start. So once you get a grip with all those tools, all the trick that you do, then you can go big. You can put your own your creativity, put in your own design, put in your own way of doing your own logo into that software. Did I answer your question, Adina?
Yeah, thank you, sir. I don't know your name.
Marcus, by the way.
Marcus, thank you so much, Marcus. I'm actually looking forward for this course because I really want to know the step by step of it instead of join that course, and then it's like they show you how to do, but then again you don't really understand what's the capability of the tools. That's the reason why I joined this. I really need this because I want to expand. Aside from working, I also have my own small business, so I was hoping lah. Thank you so much.
Sure. Thank you to have you as well. Yeah. All right. Shall we discuss some of the group? Shall we? Yeah.
10.
Group one. Group one. Where is group one? Group one. I will show you the question. You just anybody from group one answer. Okay. Group one. What is the alphabet? If you know you are group one. What is the alphabet? Anyone? Anybody? Help each other. Come on, group one. Oh, you don't know who is group one?
Group 1
No,
A lah kan?
E. Start with E. Okay. Group one. City. Thank you. Start with E. Team name. Come on. Start with E. It's called what? You can type out the answer. I also accept. Team name. Group E. Everybody. Anybody from group E? Group E. Alphabet E. Team name.
Yeah, most of them like they are turned on. I mean, they turn off the camera. Maybe they are
Yalah, malu lah.
a bit more shy.
Type the answer. I also accept. Alphabet start with alphabet E.
No, is it?
Sorry?
Oh, no. I was talking to myself. No.
Okay. Any answer from group one? Okay, can I skip group one first? Group one is not ready yet. Group three. Group three. Who is in group three? Room three. Who is in room three?
I'm sir.
Yes. Tell me your alphabet. What alphabet is that?
B.
B should be not easy. Team name? What is the team name for group B?
Okay. Anybody answering that?
It's Bravo 5.
Yeah, Bravo 5.
Bravo 5. Cartoon
Yeah.
movies. Nice name, by the way. Cartoon movies start with B.
Batman.
Batman. Cartoon character?
Bumblebee.
Or the Transformer, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, sports games or hobby for children?
Basketball.
Basketball, my favorite sport. Animal with 4 legs.
Bear.
Bear is 4 legs or 2 legs, 2 hands?
Oh,
Now,
When
I
it
also
crawls,
accept.
it's 4 legs.
Okay, all right. Things are found in the ocean.
Blue
Bottle.
shark.
water
Water.
due to pollution. Yeah.
Water due to pollution, right? Big topic over here. Blue whales, nicely done. Blue whales. Malaysian favorite food. Famous food.
Biryani.
Biryani, nice. I like it. Malaysia's famous people.
Badro Bhatia.
Who is that?
Footballer.
Footballer.
Oh, I only kenal Ronaldo saja. Nicely done. Okay, group number 3, alphabet B. Nicely
Thank you,
done.
guys.
Yes, good job. All right, room 4. Are you ready? Room 4.
Yeah, alphabet F.
F.
Yeah,
Okay, F. Your team name.
Fantastic Frog.
Fantastic Four. Nicely done. Cartoon
Frog.
movie?
Frog. Yeah, not four.
Frog.
Because our
Fantastic Frog. Why?
we combine all the
All
all the ideas.
the ideas.
Yeah.
Decided to go for the frog lah.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Cartoon movie.
Cartoon movie, Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four. What is
Yeah.
Fantastic Frog? Fantastic Four. Cartoon
Yeah.
character.
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein. The zombie, right?
Yeah.
Sports games or hobby.
Fencing.
Fencing.
Yeah.
When I'm
Yep.
kids, I play with stick lah. You know, I play with stick. Animal with 4 legs.
Frog.
Frog. Oh, you
Yep.
guys like frog a lot lah. Okay, I just had a frog porridge yesterday. Things found in the ocean. Don't tell me frog again, huh?
No, it's fish.
Oh, fish, simple. Okay, Malaysia favorite
Yeah.
food?
Fried rice.
Fried rice.
Yep.
Fried rice ala belacan. Malaysia. Fried rice kampung. Malaysia punya food. Famous people. So F.
Fatima Abu Bakar,
Who is that?
actor in Malaysia.
Everybody can now? Sorry, I cannot. Everybody can now?
Yeah, I can do.
Oh, okay. Good job. Yeah, group 4, job well done. Now, can we go a little bit quicker? Group 5. Anyone? Group 5. Yes, yo. What is your alphabet? Sorry? You. Okay. You difficult. Team name.
Unity.
Unity, Mawar, nicely done. Cartoon movie?
Upin Ipin.
Upin Ipin. Cartoon character?
Upin.
Upin. Nicely done. Sports game?
Upe.
Upe. What is that?
Yeah. It's
Alright.
a palm front sledding.
Oh.
The
Upe, ah.
coconut. Yeah.
Yeah. You pull.
Yes.
Oh, Upe. Yeah. Oh, now I know.
That one.
Upe, even in the cartoon Upin Ipin, they play a lot of this, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Okay, animal. Animal with 4 legs.
Unta.
Unta. Okay, I accept. Things
Yeah.
found in the ocean.
Udang.
Udang. Nicely done. Malaysia famous food. Food or dish.
Ulat. Ulam.
I dengar ulat tau tadi.
No.
What kind of dish you have ulat? Ulam. Is it ulam?
Ulam.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
ulam.
I know ulam. Yeah, Malaysia famous people.
Usop Wilcha.
Who is that?
An actor. He's an actor.
Actor. Malaysian
In the-
actor.
Yes. In
Hantu
the
Kak
com-
Limah.
Yes.
I have to watch that later. Job well done. I thought it's difficult, but you guys put it off. Very good. Group 6. Group 6 also
Yes.
they done very, very fast. Come on, group 6. Alphabet, please.
Our alphabet is W.
W. Oh, okay. Team name.
Wonder Team.
Wonder Team.
Yes.
Cartoon movie.
Cartoon movie is Wonder Pets.
Wonder?
Wonder Pets. You know?
Oh, Wonder Pets.
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I remember. Cartoon character.
Cartoon character Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman. Okay, I accept. Sports games, hobby for children.
Wheelchair racing. You know wheelchair?
Wheelchair racing.
Yes.
I never played that before, and I also don't want to play that.
Same to me, but
Wheelchair
I found at Google.
Oh, you saw it Google lah. Okay,
Yes.
okay. Animal with 4 legs.
Animal with 4 legs, water buffalo.
Water buffalo, nice.
Yes.
Things found in ocean.
Whale.
Whale. Malaysia food or dish.
Wonton mee.
Wonton mee, nice.
Yeah.
Make me hungry already. Malaysia famous people.
Wong Mei Chu, badminton player.
Oh, Wong Mei Chu.
Yes.
He just retired recently, right?
Yes.
Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah. Wong Mei
He's a
Chu,
legend.
badminton player. Legend, one of the legend. Yeah. Okay, good job. Group 2. Group 2, are you ready? Group 2. Anyone from group 2?
Yeah.
Alphabet. What's the alphabet?
S.
F. F, easy. Should be easy. Team name.
S. Skyscraper.
Oh,
S.
S.
Yeah.
Skyscraper. Okay, cartoon movie, Skyscraper.
Snow White.
What is that?
Snow White.
Snow White. Very good. Cartoon character.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Easy. This one. Sports games, hobby.
Skateboarding.
Skateboarding. Yeah. Animal with 4 legs.
Sheep.
Ship. Things found
Yeah.
in the ocean.
Shell.
Shell. Nicely done. Malaysian food or dish.
Semprit.
Huh?
Kuih semprit, you know?
Kuih sempit.
Semprit.
Semprit. I tak kenal.
Yeah.
I know how to eat already.
Yeah.
Especially Malaysian
Biskut
kuih.
raya. Kuih
Biskut
raya.
raya.
Something like that, sir.
Our Malaysian food.
Oh, okay. I found it out. I'll check it out. Malaysia famous people started as
We goes to Sheila Hamza.
Sheila Hamza. Yeah, that is my era. Sheila Hamza is my era. Dear, I can now. All right. Okay. Now, thanks for all playing the game. I hope this just simple game, everybody to get to know each other. I just mentioned to one of the group. When we do conduct online training, it's very difficult to get everybody together. You get what I mean? So we start off by this simple game so that everybody at least know each other. So in the group chat, you guys maybe can create, kenal lah. Some of you doing business, some of you doing service. So maybe you can kenal and share contacts, share knowledge as well. Yeah. All right. So, okay, without further ado, before I pass the session to Vijay, I have some announcement to make. Can I make some announcement? Yeah. Okay. Now, first of all, you'll be wondering why this training is happening. How come Vijay will train everybody for 6 days without a single cent? Right? Yeah. So all this initiative is actually come from HRDC. Heard of HRDC? HRDC is Human Development, Human Resource Development Corporation. Okay, so basically is the due to COVID. Okay, due to COVID, many Malaysian out of jobs, you know, so many Malaysian out of what we call the capability to find money. So this is, we are providing this kind of training, at least we can help everybody, okay, to upskill yourself, you know, to equip you with an extra skill so that you can sell your things better, or maybe become a full-time graphic designer, who knows, from this simple 6 days course, at least it create your interest in graphic design, so you can carry on to get your diploma or degree in graphic design in the future, who knows. So this is the initiative that is provided by HRDC. So if you're aware, there are many other training as well, but thanks for everybody interest in graphic design. So we will having everybody for 6 days. We'll teach everybody some basic graphic design from here. Okay. Now, due to this is what we call due to this initiative, there is some T&C that everybody has to comply. Okay, term and condition. All right, which is very simple. Number one, we wish everybody to stay for at least
all days.
38. No, not days, please, not days, it's hours. At least 38 hours. At least 38 hours. Yeah. So where we gauge the hours, when we start the class until we end the class. Okay. So if you are below that 38 hours, that means on the system you will be kicked out. If you understand what I mean? Yeah, on the system you'll be kicked out. I'm so sorry. Yeah, so that we want to left the quota for people that really want to learn something. Yeah, all right. Okay, that's number one. And due to that, that's the reason why we need everybody to change your name into your full name according to IC. According to Zoom, we can retrieve the attendance list. We didn't mark any attendance physically. We straight away extract the attendance from Zoom. Zoom attendance will check everybody, what time you come in, what time you go out. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it will be very detailed attendance. That's why we can cross-check all the hours that you spend throughout the entire training. Okay. Yeah. Any question on that? Any uncertainty on that?
No.
Okay. To spice up the thing, to spice up the
Marcus.
Yeah.
Sorry
Yes.
to interrupt.
Miss Yi,
Today's
yes.
session is until 5:30, right?
DJ,
Want to confirm today's session, is it until 5:30?
until what time? Can I double confirm? Or now, Miss Yi? 5. Until 5.
Okay, Stephanie already answered in chat box. All right, thanks.
Okay, thank you. Will be until 5. There will be break time, and then there will be a short tea time as well, just to break a while. Okay. Now during lunchtime, later we will announce. It will be fixed. Admin will share the time. Yeah, share the timing in the chat. Okay. Yeah, share the timing in the chat, so everybody will be referred to that timing. Okay. Now to spice up the thing, I would like to announce there is lucky draw by the end of the session. Okay, just to make sure everybody stay on in the training. Okay, yay, lucky draw. The present, we have 3 presents. Okay, we have 3 presents. Number 1, we have foldable. It's not foldable. It's not foldable. It's a keyboard. Okay, it's a nice keyboard. Okay, so whoever stays for at least 38 hours throughout the training, you are eligible to join this lucky draw. Lucky draw, we will randomly in the system. We have a wheel. We will choose the lucky winner from there. Okay, the first prize, the one of the prize is keyboard. Second prize is a 1 terabyte hard disk. You know hard disk, right? Portable hard disk, 1 terabyte. But the grand prize is AirPod. You know what is AirPod?
Wow.
Yes, yeah. First prize will be AirPod. Cost, if I'm not mistaken, was 500 plus. Okay.
Yeah.
So all this is again it's lucky draw. Yeah. For those tak dapat, tak apa lah. Okay. Yeah. For those tak dapat, tak apa lah.
Bukan
Okay.
rezeki.
Yeah, tak ada rezeki. Okay. So oh, it's a foldable Bluetooth keyboard. Wow. So take note on that lah. So we will do the what we call lucky draw in the last day. So hopefully stays for all the 6 days. Now, if let's say you need to go somewhere, yeah, for example, for a short time, maybe you need to swap your anak makan ke, you know. So it's okay. You just stay on with the training, please. Yeah, stay on the training. Don't log out, log in, log out, log in, and our system will be very messy. Yeah, every time you log out, we will see you going out. You know what I mean? The attendance, you can see you going out. When you come in, then you see you come in again. So you in out, in out, in out. The attendance list will be very, very long. So it's not appropriate lah. Okay.
What if we got disconnected?
No choice. Then quickly connect back. Yeah, quickly connect back lah. Okay.
Marcus, for lunchtime, we are able to log out, right? Because we need to head to other places.
Oh.
Because I'm not onlining
know.
from home.
I
Yeah,
know,
from
I know,
workplace,
I
then I
know.
need to
I know,
drive
I
to
know.
another place. Then
I understand what you mean. For those, then no choice. For the rest, I doing at home. Just stay on. Just close your mute your mute your microphone and mute your video lah. For those who have to travel, no choice. Yeah, you see? Did I answer you?
yeah, okay, thank you.
Okay, good. All right. One last thing before I pass the thing to VJ, pass the whole session to VJ. One last announcement. Throughout these 6 days, there is a spot check. Ding, ding, ding. Spot check by, we call this a HRDC officer. Okay. So he or she, is randomly assigned, he or she will join into the training. Okay. Join into the training to check on with everybody. Okay. What he will do, he will take attendance. Okay. He'll take the attendance, take a list. Okay. Yi Ping here or not? Yi Ping Ying here or not? Here. Adina here or not? So you say, Adina, I'm here. Okay. So basically, take some attendance. Okay. At the same time, please turn on the video. Yeah. Please turn on the video. Okay. Because they just want to check whether this training is genuine or not. Okay. Yeah. They want to check whether this training is genuine or not. Hey, we're doing genuine training. Everybody here is interested. Okay. Yeah. Everybody here is really want to be trained in terms of graphic design. So when the officer comes, please try your best to turn on your video. Okay. So they will ask a basic question. Maybe we will ask, hey, how was the training? Everybody, how was the training? So please, if Vijay did a good job, please compliment him a bit lah. Okay. Okay, compliment him a bit lah. Okay, Vijay is good. Yeah, training is good. I learned something new. You know, give some good feedback on that. Okay. At the same time, they will ask he will ask Vijay also. Vijay, how was everybody? Are they cooperative? You know, how's the training or not? Is it fruitful? So they will ask some basic questions. Just around 20 minutes. Maybe he will just stay for another 10 minutes. Then that's all for the HRDC officer. Okay, basically just to check up with everybody. It will. I also not sure when they come. Yeah, one of the 6 days. Okay, one of the 6 days. All right. Any question on that? If no question, are you ready for graphic design?
Yeah.
Yay, me too. So
Yeah.
I'll pass the time to Vijay. Vijay, take over.
All right. Okay. Hi, everyone. Good morning.
Morning.
All right.
Morning.
And yeah.
Morning,
I
sir.
morning. Okay. First of all, okay, you don't have to call me as sir. Okay, just call me Vijay. All right. Okay. Right. So this is the actual thing. Okay. I always, whenever I start over the session, they say that hi Vijay sir, hi sir. So please don't. All right. Just call me by name. All right. I'm very glad on that. All right. And I only can see like Mawa, Kovian, like a Lim, see Lane, only turn on the camera, Lena. All right. Muhammad Zahid, Bruce Lizam, Amy Chin. All right. So all right, then Sila Lakshmi. All right. So like what the Marcus was mentioned earlier. All right. So if you're all able to turn on the camera, okay, so please do so. All right. And I believe, okay, sometimes the bandwidth. All right. Okay. Before I'm going to proceed, the first thing is, okay, how many of you still haven't haven't downloaded the Photoshop yet? All right, you can just use your what you call the visual thumb or something like, you can raise the hand. Maybe I can okay, so you can, all right, not able to open and activate. All right, okay. So is anyone already download the link? Okay, earlier I was given all right, earlier I shared the links, right? Is anyone already download that?
Vijay already
Yes.
downloaded, but not sure which file to install. There are too many
Alright.
files inside. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Alright.
waiting for you to guide us.
Okay, I will share the screen first. Okay, so before that, just for a while, yeah. So much of my on my desktop, just for a while. All right, okay, so let me share my screen. Okay, okay, first of all right, you don't have to worry about the version. Okay, so I think I shared with you the 2019. Okay, some of you managed to download and install. Okay, but some of you are not able to do so. All right, so okay, as I said, okay, that's a common thing. Okay, it's always happen. I have another one that is what you call a Photoshop 2020. Okay, so which is I shared the links earlier, and okay, so it's actually all right. If you can see on my screen here, okay, this one is something like a this image file. Okay, okay, let me explain to you a little bit. All right, usually, okay, the Photoshop is not a free version. Okay, this everyone knows about that. Okay, and of course it's a little bit of expensive. Okay, so okay, so that is why, okay, we are using the personal usage. Okay, so okay, when you see something like this kind of okay, so everyone like did you see like this kind of sign or something like okay, how do you see? Okay, once you download, okay, like for me, okay, so you all can see on my screen, it's something like this image file. Okay, it's something like this image. Okay, but how about you? Okay, so once you already download, right? So is it like this image, or is it showing something like a folder?
We need to click into the folder to get this.
All right. Okay. For me, all right. So what I can do is, okay, I'll just double click. Okay. So when I double click, okay, and then it will come to the auto run. Okay. So I can just start with auto run, and then all right. So I can just continue with the installation. Okay. So if you are not able to see the, okay, if you are not able to see the what they call the folder, all right, or maybe a disk, so you have to, okay, again,
Vijay, sorry.
Yeah.
I have to go to the ladies for a while. Yeah.
Okay, okay, go ahead, no problem.
Okay. I'll
Alright.
just
Yeah.
stop the.
Okay, again, all right. If you're able to see this image file, okay, you just have to double click, all right, and then start with the installation. Okay, so you have to click on the exe file. If you're not able to see the like a disk, okay, but you are seeing something like a folder, all right, you have to right click. Okay, you have to right click. Okay, usually you can right click and then look for your extract files. Okay, so if your laptop equipped with this you know, like a WinDrop or zip, okay, it's a zip application. Okay, so you can just simply click on the extract to, okay, Photoshop 2020. Okay, so for me, all right, I can just double click. Okay, if I double click and then I can click on the auto run. Okay, I don't want to click on auto run because I already have my Photoshop in my laptop. Okay, so for you all right, just try. Okay, I hope that, okay, you should be able, all right, you should be able to install it. But if you still have a problem, okay, so what I can suggest here is, okay, you all can go to a Shopee. Okay, you can go to Shopee. It's not going to be it's very expensive. Okay, it's just going to cost you about 2 ringgit or 3 ringgit. Okay, so you can you can just choose depending on your okay, whether you are using your Windows 7, Windows 8 or Windows 10. All right, so you can just they will provide you the link. Okay, right after you purchase, okay, within about 10 to 15 minutes, they will provide you the installation link. Okay, so you can just simply like this link, okay, is a similar like what I'm giving to you. Okay, so if you have a problem again, all right, if in case you have a problem, so you can just you can just check with them. Okay, you can just check with the reseller. All right, so the person can assist you all. Okay, if you're if you, let's say, if you really have a problem again, so this is what we can do. Okay, I can just put on my chat box here. Okay, so you all can Ultra. Okay, so on my chat box, okay, we call it as Ultra Weaver. Okay, so you all can just download the Ultra Weaver. Okay, you can just simply search on the Google. All right, it's a remote desktop. Okay, it's a remote desktop. So if anyone have a problem, okay, just install this Ultra Weaver. Okay, so perhaps maybe after the session or maybe during the lunchtime. Okay, so maybe I can assist you all. Okay, I can, but the thing is, I need to access to your desktop. Okay, I need to access to your computer or laptop remotely. Okay, it will pop up a window. All right. Yes, all right. Okay, so it will pop up a window, Adobe installer that we, yeah, all right, but could not find. You're paying, all right. Okay, you're not able to find the file means, okay, is it okay, usually okay, after you download it, okay, are you able to do you know the where's your download the file? I mean, which part the file has been downloaded? Lee?
Yeah, I need to check again.
Okay, correct. Okay,
Yeah.
usually you see when you download, all right, by default, okay, by default it goes to your downloads, all right, it might be goes to downloads. Okay, so you have to take on that. Okay, so
Yeah, this initial file is here. After the finished installer has finished work, then have to find the location again.
the location again, yeah, correct. All right, okay, so okay, let's be okay. I'll try to install first. Okay, so if you're not able, so all right, no worries. Okay, maybe during the lunchtime or maybe right after our session today. Okay, I'll try to help you all. Okay, but again, I may need to access to your laptop. All right, so that is if you are given a permission. All right. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so the thing is, I'm always start with the basic things. Okay, the basic thing is what is graphic design. Okay, I know, okay, it's a little bit boring. Okay, why are we going to use a PowerPoint slide? Okay, it's a theory. Okay, but all right, that's my style. Okay, so I always start from the scratch. Okay, from a zero. Okay, so earlier I know that Marcus has checked with you all. Okay, how many of you have the experience in using Photoshop? Okay, some of you have, I can see that you already have the basic experience. Okay, maybe basic or maybe could be advanced. All right, some of you, okay, still new to Photoshop. Okay, so I would explain in details, okay, what's the difference between Photoshop and Illustrator. Okay, so what's the difference between a Photoshop and Illustrator? Okay, right after, okay, this theory. Okay, so it may take at least about 10 to 15 minutes. All right, so I hope that, okay, please, all right, don't fall asleep. Okay, so what is a graphic design? Okay, so generally, okay, this is a very common question, okay, which is I'm asked to everyone. Okay, so most of you knows, okay, what is mean by graphic design. Okay, so generally, okay, graphic design, okay, is the art of or profession of a visual communication that combines image, words, ideas to convey information to an audience, especially to produce a specific effect. In other words, graphic design is a communication design. Okay, it's a way to conveying ideas through a visual or design. All right. picture can tell 1,000 words. Okay, we heard this kind of statement, a picture can tell 1,000 words. All right, so during our school time, okay, so this is what you're going to implement, or you're going to do it on your during this session. Okay, so obviously, okay, that is what you call expectation. Okay, the expectation is something like, you should know how to create okay, at the end of this session, you should able to come up with your own ideas, okay, your own creativity. Okay, so I will explain that on the later part as well. All right, element of graphic design. Okay, so element of graphic design, okay, is a combination of line, shape, colors. Okay, so typography. Typography is very important. Okay, typography, colors. All right, is very important. So what I'm not covered in this topic, all right, the color psychology. Okay, so everyone knows, okay, the color psychology. Okay, why is, okay, so everyone can say, okay, why the color psychology is important? Anyone? Why the color is very important when you are doing a graphic design?
To attract the viewer.
To attract the viewer. All right, fantastic. Okay, to attract the viewer. Okay, but then let's say, okay, maybe like Lim. Okay, hi Lim, Zilin. Okay, so I hope that I'm pronouncing your name correctly.
It's Celine. It's actually Celine with a silent H.
All right. Okay. Okay. So if let's say, all right, if I'm going to ask about the color psychology, okay, why the color psychology is important? Lim, maybe you can answer that from your perspective. Why the color is very important?
I guess to make sure that your artwork looks balanced. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Okay. You see, when you are choosing a color, okay, sometimes, okay, you might get you might have a design for some companies. All right. Maybe this can be a corporate company. All right. Or it could be like a normal small medium enterprise. Okay. Or maybe maybe some of your friend, okay, you know that, okay, Adelina or maybe Kovian, okay, I know that you are doing a design. Okay, can you just create for me a logo, or maybe create something like like a brochure or banner for the website? Okay, so when you got this kind of chance, okay, to do that, the first thing that you have to take a consideration is the color. Okay, so what is their corporate color? What is their identity? Okay, each of the company, they have their own identity. Okay, that is their color, the brand. Okay, so let's say, for example, okay, if you take AirAsia, okay, AirAsia, everyone can fly. Okay, so what is their color? Red. Okay, is their red. So if you, okay, let's say if they're asking you to come do a design or something, okay, so the first of all, you have to make sure that you have to follow their visual identity system. Okay, we call it as a VIS. Okay, visual identity system. All right. So color is very important, and also, okay, what they call some, like some people, okay, they don't like certain colors. All right. They don't like certain colors. Okay, so how you can approach this kind of situation? Okay, all these things. Okay, that's why it's very important for you to know the color psychology. Okay, so like, for example, let's say I don't like a pink. So generally I don't like a pink color. Okay, I have a reason why I don't like a pink color. Okay, but as if, let's say, if I'm going to say that, okay, Adelina, all right, I need okay, some design here. Okay, so I'm giving you a PDF. All right, this is my my content. So please create something like a brochure, or something for me. Okay, I really need it for my business. And Adelina also she's come out with some kind of design, and and suddenly I saw that, wow, it's a pink color. Okay, which is, I really hate it. Okay, I don't like a pink color. So over here, all right, the first thing that Adelina has to do is, okay, she has to do some basic find out. Okay, I will let you know later. Okay, there's a process involved. Okay, for you to find out the okay, what's the process is. Okay, it's generally, okay, to find out, okay, what the person likes, okay, or dislike. All right, so all these things, okay, there is a process involved. Okay, I will share with you right after these slides. Okay, typography. Okay, critically important aspect in design. All right. Typography means it's a text. Okay. Typography means it's a text. Okay. Some of you may know. Okay. What's the mean by typography? Okay. But for the rest, okay, you are starting your journey. Okay, as a graphic designer. Okay. Typography is a text. Okay. So why text is important? I'll give you one example here. Okay, let's say sometimes when you want to create a brochure, okay, again, okay, like a brochures or like anything else, all right. The what you call some companies they are very professional. Okay, some companies they are very professional. Okay, like maybe like a software, like maybe a software provider. Okay, let's say this company they are doing a software design. Okay, and then they want to have something like a professional brochure. So when they're going to have a professional kind of brochure, okay, so the text that you have to choose has to be a standard font. Okay, like like we have like Arial, Tahoma, okay, or like a Museo. Okay, so this is we call as a standard, a professional look of a font. If let's say, okay, you got to know someone, okay, and this person, is going to open up a kindergarten, a nursery, okay, for the kids. So when you're going to open up a kindergarten for the kids, you have to make sure that the color that you choose is something like a bit colorful, because you need to attract the kids. Okay, you need to attract the kids, so you need to use a multicolor. And also the type of fonts that you are using, it has to be like something like a fancy. All right, so like a cartoon kind of font. All right, so that is why it's very important, okay, to know that what type of font or text that you are using. Okay, so most importantly, the font that you are used is able to readable. Okay, okay, again, okay, there's one session, okay, which is I will show you how you can install a new font, okay, to be used in the Photoshop or in Illustrator. Okay, texture, okay, so it's a common thing, size, space, okay, all these things you will learn, okay, during the Photoshop or Illustrator process. All right, types of graphic design. Okay, I know that, okay, some of you can, maybe you want to do a corporate design. Okay, as I mentioned earlier. Okay, corporate design where has to do with the visual identity of a company. Okay, some of you, okay, you might doing a marketing or advertising design. All right, and also just now you say that some of you are doing a business. Okay, some of you are doing a business. So for you, you'll be coming under the marketing and advertising design, okay, whereby you can use for the social media graphic, okay, magazine, billboards, okay, brochures, email marketing, templates, okay, or content marketing. Now, the most common things that we are using is a social media graphic, okay, we are using for the social media graphic. So some of you want to, promote your product, okay, just now you say some of you are entrepreneur, okay, so you want to present, okay, whatever the product that you have into the social media. So you have to know that, okay, like like a Facebook, okay, there will always be a dimension, okay, the dimension that you have to follow. All right, like a banner or like a content. So what are the appropriate size, okay, that you have to use. All right, so I will show you that also. Publication design, okay, this one is like for book or newspaper. All right, so some of you, okay, if you're really keen into a publication design, all right, so you have to, okay, the graphic design is the basic things, okay, environmental design, packaging design, motion design, or web design. Okay, what I'm not covering here, okay, for this topic, okay, I'm not going to cover the motion design and web design. Okay, the packaging design, not okay, it's not going to be a mandatory, okay, but I will just I will explain to you in maybe in the very brief. Okay, so what is the packaging design? So the packaging design, okay, only can be started, okay, when for the Illustrator. Okay, so packaging design, okay, for packaging design for publication, okay, like a brochure design, all right, all will become under the Illustrator. Okay, so the motion design and web design, okay, I'm not going to cover, okay, but this is the thing, all right, for those who likes to be an animator, all right, I don't know, maybe you are preferably you want to be an animator, okay, so maybe some of you, after you learn the Photoshop, Illustrator, maybe you want to, you are keen to learn something more advanced, okay, like Adobe, what do you call, After Effects, all right,
yeah.
all right, Adobe After Effects, okay. So all these things will become under the motion design, okay. Web design, such as layout, images, typography, okay, create a user-friendly, pleasant, and web design. Okay, web design, okay, let me tell you, if anyone have an opportunity to learn the web design, okay, please do so, all right. Why I'm saying so, by just using Photoshop and Illustrator, okay, there's always be a limitation, okay. If you are just using a Photoshop and Illustrator, okay, the maximum that you all can do is, okay, to come out with a, like a visual, like a banners, okay, like a logo, all right, like a brochures, okay. But if you're able to do a web design, okay, you can come up with your own design by using a Photoshop, okay, and then from Photoshop, okay, once you come up with your mock-up design and everything, and how you can proceed for the next step, okay, into the web design. All right, so obviously, okay, if you know how to do a web design, it's really a good thing, okay, and also you can make a money, all right, by using the web design. Okay, I'm not going to cover this UI UX, all right, because this one I'll be doing, okay, when I have like 60 or 70 hours, okay, of the for graphic design, okay. So I'm not going to cover this, okay, but the UI UX, okay, UX we call as a user experience, and the UI we call as a user interface, okay. But literally is very important, okay. If you really want to keen to be in the what you call in the graphic design field, okay, UI UX is one of the a part of the graphic design, okay. It's very important, and okay, it's very important, all right. As I said earlier, if you are just design for your for your own product, okay, you're an entrepreneur, okay, I got a healthcare product, okay, I just want to do a simple design and I want to post it to the Facebook, okay, that's fine, all right. But if let's say you want to move more further, okay, like you want to give your like your services to other companies, all right, like corporate companies, then UI UX is very important, okay. So again, all right, I'm not going to very detail for this, all right. So but if you want to know more in details on this, okay, you can just check with me, all right. Okay, I can just share with you some of the like a PDF or like other PowerPoint, okay, on this UI UX.
Sorry to butt in, Vijay.
Yep.
Just a generic question for a person who plans to go further. Should they learn UX or UI first?
All right. If you ask me, okay, learn on the UX first. Okay. Why you need to learn UX? Okay, because you need to study the person himself. All right. You see, when you do a UI, okay, user interface, everyone can do a user interface. Okay, everyone can design something. Okay, but how you're going to design, okay, something to a person, okay, I mean, whether he likes or not. All right. So like, for example, okay, you can just take an iPhone, okay, all the iPhone, okay. So the first thing is, okay, they come with the user experience first. Okay, the user experience is where, okay, they will do some research, okay, on the user behavior. Okay, so on the user behavior. So the user behavior, you only can be learned on the user experience. Okay, so always, okay, there's steps involved, okay, such as how you're going to design, okay, based on their interests. Okay, we always say that, okay, before you start doing the design, you have to put yourself into their shoe. All right, your mindset and the customer or maybe the client mindset should be same. Okay, so usually the customer won't tell you, okay, what they like. Okay, whatever the customer, okay, like your client is going to share with you is just like a 5 to 10%. The 90% is where your involvement is. Okay, you simply cannot come up with a design, okay, this is a design, okay, you like it or not. All right, so it's not going to happen that way. Okay, so that is why you always have to understand what they want, their need. All right, so for that you have to learn the UX first. All right, then only you can go for the UI. All right,
thanks a lot for the clarification.
Okay, so what you can do? Yes,
sorry, I have one question.
Yes, go ahead.
At the previous slide, what does it mean by information architect?
All right. Okay. So since Galina asking this, all right. Okay. So the information architect. Let's say, all right, if you are going to build a system, all right. Usually, okay, like I would let's say if I just take a example, a car, all right, maybe a new BMW. Okay, so before they're going to come up with a new BMW, okay, so first, okay, what they have to do is, okay, they have to collect some information. Okay, okay, by maybe they are using a previous brand of the, I mean, like a BMW 7 Series. Okay, so they just take the previous one, and then you know, they will compare with the user. Okay, so what the users, okay, what users like, okay, what they don't like it. All right, so from there, okay, you do some research. Okay, you do some research, and then you come up with some kind of a what they call architect. Okay, so architect is not like a full flash of the system or anything. Okay, it's just like a documented. Okay, so like for example, okay, this person, all right, this is a requirement. Okay, so he want this one to be, I mean, to be included in the system. Okay, so he want like something like you know, like a touch screen. Okay, so he wants something like you know, like a sound. Okay, like sometimes, okay, you know, like you know, you drive like X70, the Proton. When you say high Proton, okay, that's like you know, like a sound. Okay, like some kind of like enemy, how to say, like a sound. Okay, they're asking you, okay, yes, what you want. All right, so you want this kind of you know, like features to be included. So you have to include all these things on the information architect. Okay, so it's a high level. Okay, it's a high level things. Okay, so that's why I say you need to learn on the UX to go more in details. Okay, the wireframe and prototype. Okay, so once you, okay, we already collect the information architect. Okay, information architect is something like you know, it can be like a chart. Okay, it can be in a chart. All right, this can be in anything. Okay, like can be like a documented. All right, or it can be like a chart. Okay, so like you know, like from the main one. Okay, then it have to branch out. Okay, so we have like A, B, C. For A, so what are the features? For B, what are the features? Okay, so we have to branch out. So once you already branched out, okay, then where you have to go for the wireframe and prototype. Wireframe, it's something like you do a sketching. Okay, you'll do some kind of sketching. Okay, so like for example, okay, let's say you are doing a website. Okay, I want to put a logo over here. Navigation should be on the right. Okay, so where you want to put your slider, where you want to put your content. Okay, so you just prepare the wireframe. Okay, it's just like a skeleton. All right, it's just a skeleton. So once you're done, then only you have to go for the prototype. The prototype where the actual visual things will happen. Okay, you are using your Photoshop, you might be using the Illustrator, okay, to come out with your prototype. Okay, so once you're done with the prototype, okay, then only, okay, everything is fine. Okay, you have to go to the UI. Okay, the visual design. Okay, so where you have to prepare the final stage. Okay, so this on the UI UX. Okay, so again, I won't be going more details on this. All right, so it's because UI UX is there is a different cost. Okay, as I say, the graphic design is just like a 10 to 20%. Overall, it's a UI UX. Okay, so that's why I say, okay, UI UX. Okay, is also very important. Okay, so if you have a chance, all right, please. Okay, please go through. All right, and anyway, I will share with you these slides. Okay, maybe during the last, okay, our session today. All right, I will see how I will chat with Stephanie on, or maybe like Marcus, so how I can share the slide. Okay, so what you can do with the graphic design? Okay, exploring your option. All right, you can be a typical graphic designer. All right, a typical graphic designer. Okay, it's always like what? Okay, develop a layouts of product, illustration, company logos, website. Okay, so this is what usually the graphic designers, okay, will do. All right, creative director, you can go a bit more higher. All right, so like make sure the overall aesthetic and cohesive look stays on track by leading their team through the steps to create something. Okay, whether it's a tangible product like a video game, film, magazine, something more abstract like advertising company or brand identity. You see here, sometimes, okay, when you go to some website, okay, when you go to some website, you might be saying, okay, this website looks so old. Okay, it looks so old, and then doesn't look nice. Okay, it looks like so plain. Okay, but it is a it can be a big company. Okay, it can be a big company. All right, but the design they have, okay, is something like outdated design. Okay, so when you want to propose to them, okay, when you want to propose to them, you cannot simply all right, your interface looks so old. Okay, it doesn't match to current nowadays. Okay, but you cannot simply go and tell them like that. Okay, they might have, okay, they know the reason why they still keep the old design. Okay, although they keep an old design, but they still make a money. Okay, they still they still make a money. Okay, but although the design looks so old, okay, it's outdated. All right, they have a reason. So you have to find out. Okay, you have to find out. All right, so before you are going to propose something. Okay, so this is where like a creative director all will be happen. Okay, again, a creative director sometimes they don't do a design work. Okay, they don't do a design work. All right, so literally, okay, they might have like a 2 or 3 designers, okay, under them. Okay, so they will find out some kind of okay, they do some research. Okay, so what this person need, and then he has to convey the message to his staff. All right, and then the staff have to come up with a plan. User experience designer and user interface. See here, 3 and 4. Okay, I'm not putting this one 3 and 4 as one. Okay, user experience and user interface. Okay, these are the two different things. Usually the user experience, okay, they don't do a design work. All right, remember this. The user experience, okay, user experience designer, they don't do a design work. Their job is to just find out, okay, what this person needed. All right, so based on that, so what kind of color that we can share with them. All right, so we have to come up with a plan, and once everything is done, then you have to pass it to like a user interface designer, okay, for them to work it out. So you see here, the user interface designer can be also a creative, can be a graphic designer as well. Okay, the user interface designer can be a graphic designer as well. Okay, so it is not like you are just have to do the user interface. Okay, it's not that. Okay, sometimes you can be a graphic designer where you can create the logos, website. All right, it's just like you're multitasking.
Vijay?
Yep.
It seems that with what I can see for the user interface designer and user experience, right? Is it all like muddled up? I mean, like not muddled up. I mean, like they can actually do each other's job as well. Right?
Yeah, that's why I say, okay, the user interface designer, okay, it can be also a creative director or can be a graphic designer. Okay, so usually, okay, the user experience and user interface, okay, they can do 2 in 1. So meaning that the person itself, okay, are doing all the research, the user experience research, at the same time he also doing the user interface. Okay, that's what mostly happen nowadays. Okay, this is what happened mostly nowadays. But in a real world, okay, if you see here, that's why I said, okay, for the user experience, okay, the UX, they have a different department. For UI, they have a different department. Okay, usually we should not mix together. But due to like certain reason, okay, maybe what they call like a cut cost. All right, cut cost. Okay, mainly because of cut cost. Okay, if you see nowadays if you go to like certain companies, okay, there's only one graphic designer will be there. Okay, the person don't have any assistant for them. Okay, so they only have like one graphic designer. So this graphic designer becomes a creative director. He or she become as a user experience. He or she become as a UI designer. So meaning that everything the person will do it. All right, but that's not the right way of doing it, if you ask me personally. Okay. All right. Of course, okay, I have a product artist, okay, product developer, art director, marketing specialist, okay, multimedia artist, animator, and finally number 10 is a freelancer. Okay. Some of you here may be a freelancer. All right. Okay, but as I say, okay, some of you you just want to use this experience, okay, to create your own product, okay, your product marketing, okay, because you are an entrepreneur, you have your product, okay, so you want to use for your own purpose. But for the rest, who feel you want to, go further, okay, not by just learning the Photoshop and Illustrator, okay, you want to go more further to learn about UI, UX, the color psychology, all right. Okay, so please do so. All right. Of course, okay, for this for this almost like 48 hours, okay, for during our session, I won't be cover in very details on the UI UX, okay, and also this is what I feel like try to tell you everyone here, okay, before I officially go to the what do you call to Photoshop. All right, so I'll be giving you a break. Okay, I think about 10:30. Yeah. Okay, so 10:30 I'll give you a break, and 10:45 we'll be joined back. Okay, I have about 2 minutes here. The expectation. Okay, the expectation. Okay, because some of us will be thinking that okay, once I know about how to use a Photoshop, okay, I can be a creative designer. Okay, I can come up with some kind of effects and everything. All right. It's not easy as what we all thought. All right, it takes time. Okay, it's always take a time. Some of you may already use the Photoshop for quite some time. Then whatever that I'm going to show, generally they know already. Okay, in Photoshop we have like like how to do a selection, how to remove the background, okay, how to do the masking, all right, and also like an image composition. Okay, like you have like 3 or 4 images, how you composite the image as become as one. All right, so all these things you'll be learning on the Photoshop. So all these things, some might be already learned, okay, but some you are going to learn something new. All right, so for you to come up with the creative idea, it may take a little bit of time. Okay, generally it takes a little bit of time. Second thing is, if you want to learn a full flash of Photoshop, okay, so literally, okay, we are going to spend what 20 hours, okay, or maybe about 15 hours learn about Photoshop. Okay, 20 to 15 hours is not sufficient enough. Okay, what I'm going to show is just a very basic. All right, but you need at least about 50 to 100, I mean at least 50 to 60 hours, okay, just for the Photoshop itself. Okay, so I'll try my level best, okay, to share the knowledge, whatever things I have know. All right, and from there, okay, I hope that you all can okay, bring forward. Okay, so it's about 10:30 now. Okay, all right, I will stop up to here now. Okay, so you all can take a break for 15 minutes. All right, so from 10:30 to 10:45. Okay, so if possible, all right, do not log out. All right, so okay, you can just stay here. So once the break, please join back at 10:45. Okay, we'll continue back. There's one more things which is I need to share with you. Okay, so I will share with you right after the break. Is that okay?
Yeah, thank
All
you.
right. Thank you.
Sure.
All right. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Hugh. All right, so I'll see you at 10:45.
Just
Yeah.
question. Can
Yes.
we get the slides?
Yeah, I will share with you the slide. No worries.
Okay.
I will share with you.
For all 6 days, right, Vijay?
Come again, Ayupe?
The slides will be provided for each day, right?
Yeah, but then for some okay, for after this, okay, there's no slides. Okay, the next slide I will share with you on the brochure and logo. All right, that one.
Okay.
All right, okay. Yes,
For the
Aisha.
recording,
So
will
how
be-
about the recording? We will get the recording or no?
All right. Okay, Marcus or Stephanie, anyone there? Would you like to explain this?
Okay, Stephanie here. For the recording, we will keep the recording 2 weeks after the whole training. So you will be able to review whatever Vijay teach. So after the 2 weeks, we will take down the link lah. We will send in the group for the link.
Sure.
Okay, thanks.
All right.
Okay, everyone. So take a break. All right, and then see you at 10:45.
Thank you.
Thank you, BJ.
Thank you. I will see you soon. All right.